My name is Johnson Kpawin Jr. I am a professional filmmaker, a media personality, a humanitarian, an event planner, and an advocate. Well, basically, I was inspired by other filmmakers. Coming up as a kid, I used to sit hours in front of television, watching films because I really love to watch films. And I'd be like, one day, people too would sit in front of television and watch me, into films. But I actually love literature, coming up as a kid. So I spend more time, into literature. I spend more time into reading. And I'm a person that loves to see story, turn into reality. I also practice, writing stories, when I'm coming up, and I'd be like, you know what, these stories that I'm as a kid writing, I can put it into films, or other stories too, other things that are happening because they have some major events, reality that I too can turn, into a film. So that's what really inspired me to be a filmmaker. And I do know that one day I'll be one of the greatest filmmakers that Liberia can produce. Well, in the next 5 years, I see myself big. I see myself on the, on the global stage. I see myself global. In the next 5 years, I see myself starring in not a lot of films. I see myself working with a lot of icons. I see myself, doing things. I see myself imparting. I see myself touching lives. And this is where I envision, and I do know I'm working. Not just saying it, because once you have a dream, you're definitely going to work towards a dream. And I see myself being one of the biggest, entrepreneur. I see myself bringing things back to Liberia, because if I go out there, achieve whatever, I see myself investing into my country, not just investing into my businesses or my career, but also investing into the capacity of other young people, because that's my dream. When you reach out there, you should look back and you also bring someone up, raise them, So for me, in the next 5 years, I see myself collaborating with local and international people. Well, basically my filmmaking influencer, one person that I idolize, since I'm a Liberian, is Eddie Waxon. Eddie Waxon, I really love this guy. He always bringing the character alive, when it comes to character development, it comes to delivery, of a story. This guy, I really love him a whole lot. I can sit the whole day watching all of the films. And the second person is a Nigerian, that is Yu Odochi. I really love Yu Odochi. And there are other filmmakers, there around the world that I idolize, and I really love to watch that, inspired me also whenever I get on the camera, to bring out the character in me. Yeah. Basically, right now I'm with one of the biggest film production company in Liberia. They love We Are Production, and that's my family, And Liberia and the world should watch out for Love We Are Film Production, because we got lots of things, coming their way on a global platform. So Love We Are Production, that's my family. I want to say a big thanks to you people for giving me the opportunity to be one of your member. Well, I would tell my fellow filmmakers out there to be patient. Everything in this life, I always tell people, for me, there are 3 P's that keep helping me to reach there. Even God first, you have to be passionate. That's the first P. The second P, you have to be patient. And the third P, you have to be perseverant. So all that you do, most people want instant gratification. That is, if you're doing things today, you're doing things for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, you just want to see speed. But everything takes time. Everything is a process. And if you're a filmmaker out there, whether you're a professional filmmaker out there, if you're Liberian, you go out, I want you to come back home. Come and invest into the creative sector. There are a lot of creative people out here, but they are struggling. Let's work together. Unity is the key. I'm very much open up to working with anybody, but not just, I'm open up working with everybody, sorry to say, but not just anybody. Yeah, I'm so much grateful, across my heart. I want to say a very big thank you to 101. I really appreciate this once in a lifetime opportunity for giving me the opportunity to come on your platform. Trust me, this would not go unnoticed. And I want to say a big shout out to Love We Are Production. I want to say a big shout out to Carter Davis and Susa Leave. I want to say a big shout out to all my fellow creators. Everybody out there, don't give up up on your dream. I'll tell you what, don't give up, keep pushing. Let's work together. If you're a Liberian out there, I always tell people I have a philosophy: Liberian supporting Liberian is key. If we come together, we work together, trust me, Liberia will overcome. We will overcome definitely. I see a lot of potentials out here. Let me say a big shout out also to Jackie Ross, the legend. I really, really admire this guy, and let's give him the support. Bye-bye from my end.